I thought we'd do a little yap while I run out here and do some errands. You know, the energy has shifted so much, like as a collective. And again, you don't have to be spiritual to feel this elevation or to feel this frequency shift. You really just more so have to be more consciously connected. Okay. And what I mean by that is like really tapped in with the unseen, really looking beyond the veil. And I feel like a lot of people are not really as tapped in as they portray themselves to be on the 3D. You know what I'm saying? Um, and not to get so political, but just more so being again more aware of what's actually being put in front of you. Are you aware of what's going on around you? And right now, I feel like it's such a conscious shift, and I feel like it's such a misalignment right now with a lot of people trying to connect with other people, because a lot of people are seeking external validation, but also seeking external connections. And what I mean by this is I've watched so many people have misaligned connections because of what they believe they are looking for from other people on the external, meaning, what could you do for me? What kind of connections do you have in the physical, like clout? When in reality, most time we miss that the alignment is internal. You're wondering why these connections don't work. You're wondering why. Sorry, y'all. This is like not the best tripod, but you're wondering why these connections don't work. You're wondering why you're not feeling seen. You're wondering. It's just like a whole lot of wondering. All right, and it's simply because you're not being seen for the things that you are actually aligned with, or you're wanting to be aligned with. And I feel like so many people miss out on some dope ass people because you're looking at the things that's on the surface. Follow me. I've encountered so many people throughout my city, and this is not about them, but this is just an example. A lot of people miss out on dope ass people because they're so clout hungry. It's like actually effing disgusting. And I'm trying to, pull back on my language, but it's so effing disgusting because these are people who, yeah, we all want to go somewhere. We all want to be somebody, but I don't know how many times I could say this. The validation is from within. The authenticity is from within. People are wondering why they're not making connections, why they're not going the places that they want to go, why they're not being viewed by the people that they want to quote unquote be viewed by. But that's because the energy is ugly. You can have a pretty face, but is the soul pretty? And I'm talking about man or woman. If your soul is not pretty, then in reality, you're not pretty. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, this ain't about me, but a lot of people don't like the fact that, a lot of people gravitate towards me. And again, this is not about me, but I want to really put this in perspective. But I'm not a judgmental person. Yeah, at one point in time, like all of us, because again, we have to start somewhere in order for us to actually be put on a path of healing. You got to get out of a judgmental space. You can't go, oh, I don't want to talk to them because they don't have what I see fit to have to be like that it girl, that it guy, drive the car or have the house, or like, do you even have that? Like you're wanting to be in connections, you want to be in circles or in rooms like that, but do you even possess that? Because sometimes all of those are just things. Like I'm being honest, like those are just things. And again, a lot of people who have those things, they're aligned in a heart space. Okay, the people who can obtain those things and actually keep it. You know what I'm saying? Not just get it, but keep it, is because they are right within. Okay, that goes back to Lauren Hill. How can you win if you ain't right within? Just saying. I was getting sidetracked, but a lot of people are missing out on the connection piece, like that actual piece to the puzzle, because we're not seeing beyond the veil. Stop worrying about what people can do for you and just worry about tapping in with people who are aligned with you on a soul level. And again, if you don't even know what that soul level is, you might need to check yourself. I'm just being honest, because it always starts within and then it's external. You cannot win if you're not right within. You cannot want a group of people around you to be genuine, authentic people if you're not even that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just felt like I really wanted to get that out there. Like, if you're wondering why sometimes we're not connecting with the people that we want to really connect with on a soul level. And hey, if you are, this part is not for you. But if you already are like aligning with who you are truly from within, then just hold on. Those people, those connections that you're yearning for, the validation. I don't even want to say the validation, but the things that you feel you deserve, or you're wanting, you're yearning, it will come. But you have to actually do the work from within in order for you to see the shift on the external, if that makes sense. Okay, that's why when people go into hermit mode, the journey is long, it's gruesome. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to go within first and do all of that work within first. Get all that like emotional clearing out. You have to get all that gunk out, all that old ass low vibrational energy out first, in order for you to be able to call in greatness, greater energy, higher vibing energy, higher frequency. And don't be disalluded to the people who have a pretty face but the soul is ugly. I've met a couple people like that, and yes, they're flourishing right now, but eventually they will hit a wall. And that's not to project the energy, but you will hit a wall eventually, because you will encounter people who are of a higher stature, and when they meet you, they'll go, yeah, other people might be fooled, but I'm not. Other people might be fooled, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So just be mindful of how you are distributing the energy. Be mindful of what you're calling in. Because again, don't forget, we are what we attract. You're wondering why you're still attracting these things. Well, you got to look from within. And sometimes it's not an easy thing to do. But if you're willing to do it, the right things and the right people will come to you. The right opportunities, the right people will come to you. All right, beautiful people. It's just a little yap while we riding, okay? I love you guys. Even if I don't know you, I love you. Bye.